So you dropped your iPhone and cracked it. Well, according to new reports, you're not completely out of luck. Apple's updated trade-in plan makes it a little less painful for clumsy customers. So joining us now to explain this is Ted Murphy, CEO and founder of IZEA. Ted, great to speak with you today.
Nice to speak with you.
Let's talk about this updated plan from Apple. How does it differ from what's been in place before?
So in the past, if you had a phone that was broken, you couldn't trade it in for credit if the screen was broken or if the camera or the buttons were broken. So this new program changes all that. If you have an iPhone 5S or greater, you can now trade that in for credit towards a new device. So, you know, if you've been walking around with an old device that has a cracked screen or the camera doesn't work, this is a huge new opportunity for you.
Yeah, and a huge new opportunity for you, the customer, but also it seems like it could potentially be an opportunity for Apple as well. What kind of impact will this have on iPhone sales? Are we going to see this reignite excitement for the smartphones?
I don't think that there's any coincidence here that this is coming right before the iPhone 7 that is supposed to be released later this year. You know, a lot of people, they have these devices, they can't really justify buying a new device. You know, my wife, she bought her phone, and then a month later she cracked the screen. And there was actually a report out 2 years ago that said 25% of people that have iPhones are walking around with cracked screens. So this creates a new opportunity for Apple to get these customers back in, get them on a program to upgrade their phones, and hopefully buy a new iPhone 7 for the next release cycle.
Yeah, and so this is one part of it. There's another initiative that Apple's rolling out as well. That's the installation of a screen protector. If it helps, why didn't Apple do that from the beginning?
Have you ever tried to put on one of these screen protectors?
No.
Because I have. It's a little bit challenging. You know, these screen protectors, they've done a lot to advance them over the past couple of years, but they're still tricky to put on. You can get fingerprints on them, dust gets in there, they get little air bubbles. And so what Apple has done now is said, look, we're going to actually install these professionally for you. They partnered with Belkin on this, and there's actually a specialized device in the store that allows them to get a really nice, clean installation. And that way the consumers don't have to worry about, you know, potentially messing that up. I think what's interesting here is that this could actually impact companies like Zag that are selling these aftermarket third-party screen protectors, because Apple has basically chosen Belkin as their partner on this. It could also impact a lot of those pop-up stores that we've seen all around the country now that specialize in replacing, you know, broken buttons, broken screens, because the consumers can now go directly to Apple, they can get a credit, and they can get a new phone.
Yeah, and certainly we have seen quite the pop-up secondary industry around fixing these iPhones. It'll be interesting to see how all of that shakes out. Ted Murphy, thanks for joining us today. Thank you for watching. I'm Morgan Brennan. Have a great day.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Downey from CNBC. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. Here you'll find videos packed with all the info that you need to be smarter about your finances. Be sure and subscribe by clicking right here, and click on all the videos around me to see CNBC's original series Young Money, Tech Bet, Kramer's Mad Money, and all the latest from CNBC.